So for problem 2, it's about the passive band stop filter, and the passive filter is or contains only passive elements R, L, and C. So the input from the function generator that gives 2 peak to peak is connected to the resistor, and then in series with L and C, and the output is measured across the resistor and the capacitor and the inductor. So I selected for the band stop filter, I selected FC1 to be 16 kilohertz, FC2 to be 27 kilohertz, and the center frequency equals 2 pi square root of FC1 times FC2, and this also equals 1 divided by square root of LC. So using this equation, I calculated C to be 22 nanofarad, and using the bandwidth, which is 2 pi FC2 minus FC1, and also equals R divided by L, I found R to be 180 ohms, and I built the circuit here. So here's the input from the function generator. It's connected to R, and then in series with C, and then with the inductor, and then to the ground. This is the probe that's connected to the oscilloscope, and it measures the output across C and L. So let's see how to get the cutoff frequency. So for the passive band stop filter, the frequency response, here's the frequency response. So this is the band stop. It passes all the frequencies below FC1 and above FC2, and stops frequencies in between the FC1 and FC2 from passing the filter. So to get FC1 and FC2, we want to get the maximum voltage, and we can get the maximum voltage in this range or this range, but easier I'll get it at 1 kilohertz, and then I'll divide it by root 2, and then I'll increase the frequency until I get the first cutoff frequency. I'll keep increasing until I get the second cutoff frequency. Let's see this on the function generator and the oscilloscope. So here I applied the signal, and the frequency is at 1 kilohertz. The amplitude is at 2 peak to peak. So at this frequency, peak to peak 2 is 2 volts. And if we divide 2 volts by root 2, we got 1.41. So let's increase the frequency, and notice that peak to peak 2. So it's 1.41. So on the function generator, so FC1 is 15 kilohertz, and it's close to the selected FC1, which is 16 kilohertz, and then we keep increasing, and we should notice that peak to peak 2 will drop to 0, and then keep increasing again, and then until the 1.14, it's FC2 is 28.8, and this is close to the selected FC2, which is the 27. And that's it for the second part.